Now, the Limpopo Provincial Investment Conference is scheduled for today and tomorrow. And this follows on the SA Investment Conference that was hosted by President Cyril Ramaphosa in November 2020. Let's join our reporter Katlego Nyoni now for more on what's to be expected from the conference. And exactly to that point, Katlego, what are we expecting and also the objectives from the province with this particular conference today?
Well, certainly the fourth installment of the Limpopo Investment Conference will essentially see business leaders as well as industry role players working with the Limpopo Provincial Government to help the provincial government towards its official plan of realizing sustainable economic growth. This is a two-day conference. Again, it is the fourth installment. Since its inception in 2021, it managed to raise about 281 billion rand in a form of pledges. Now 79 billion rand of that was directly invested into the province. Now we're going to see here, Sakina, domestic investors as well as business leaders, academics, as well as economists gather to help work together with the provincial government. Now, of course, the main aim here is to try and improve living conditions for the majority of the people in the Limpopo province. We know that, for example, the unemployment figure currently stands at 31.4% after it did not experience a contraction in the second quarter of 2024. This is according to the quarterly labor force survey. Now, the plan here is to help the government realize its plan of at least gaining positive indicators, i.e. the positive unemployment data, as well as other indicators, including the provincial GDP, which posted 7.7% in the 2023 cycle. Now, investors will gather here, Sakina, to essentially make pledges that will accumulate into billions of rands. We saw in previous years after its inception, this is in 2021, of course, the investors coming into the province with a promise of pledging billions of rands. We will still speak to the Limpopo Premier at a later stage to find out what the key goals are. But at this particular moment, the goal is to try and revive the provincial economy by working together with investors as well as other industry leaders. It is a two-day conference. It kickstarts shortly here in Polokwane and it will conclude tomorrow, of course, where we expect to see these investors, Sakina, coming together and pledging towards helping the provincial government in its envisioned goal of a sustainable economic growth that will also see positive economic indicators coming into the province, like assisting in the reduction of the unemployment rate. However, as things stand on the ground, that expanded definition of unemployment still remains quite high at 47.1%. So we will be here to monitor developments around the investment conference. Sakina, back to you.
Thanks so much, Katlego Nyoni, and he's our reporter there at the Limpopo Provincial Investment Conference taking place today and tomorrow.